I called for the pair of you to meet me this evening because the severity of what I've seen in observation couldn't wait for tomorrow.
I would agree.
The aggression in this house is absolutely horrifying.
No, I agree. I absolutely agree.
And yet you tolerate that, Vicky. You put up with the children hitting you. I've got to ask you, why, Vicky? Why do you allow your children to physically treat you that way?
I guess I don't know what else to do at that point. I don't know how else to get him to stop.
What are the children's consequences for this behaviour? Where is the discipline?
You'd have to talk to Vicky about that because I can't discipline my children for something that they don't do at my house.
Now, Aaron, you have been told time and time again by Vicky about the abuse. When did Mum's word become invalid?
I'm more of a person that deals with the situation at hand when it happens.
But it's not good enough, Aaron.
I understand.
It's not good enough because you're not supporting Vicky in raising your children properly.
I'm understanding what she's telling us. Are you?
I'm acknowledging it.
Okay. But you don't necessarily agree. I can see by the...
I haven't said anything. I'm listening.
Look at Aaron, a bright boy who sees everything. He shouldn't have to step up and be a father to Kobe and deal with discipline. The boy should be worrying about who's going to be playing basketball with him. And this is what it's about at the end of the day. It's about your boys.
I think it was necessary for him to hear that so that we can move forward as far as the kids are concerned.
Are you guys willing to work together to change around the destructive behaviour that we are seeing?
I am.
Yes. I hope Vicky will really take what Joe has to say to heart and think of what Joe is trying to do to help us together.
I am very happy to see that the pair of you are willing to be able to communicate with one another to be able to change this around. My word, a business that belongs to the family, and I'm sure you're very proud
I am.
of that preschool. It's taken a lot of hard work for it to be successful, so well done. But when did you give up?
A couple months ago.
No, it's been longer than that.
Well, it all changed once I purchased the school.
Homemaker now. Before, you were working outside the home. I'm sure it was a job that gave you great satisfaction and you had much pride in what you did, correct?
Yes.
I want you to find pride in what you're doing now because you're like a babysitter. You sit back and you just let the kids get on with it.
That's a good definition, yeah, babysitter.
Which brings me on to the next issue. It's the responsibilities that your sons have at the age of 7 and 4.
They don't have any.
They don't make their own beds. They don't tidy up after themselves. They don't get themselves washed. I mean, come on. I even saw you wipe Trevor's bottom. 7 years old. What are you thinking?
I guess I haven't been there enough either to give them the skills for it.
Jeff.
I agree on a lot of that, especially the wiping thing. I won't go near that. I tell her, that's crazy.
Let's move on to the profanity. Where do we begin? I mean, I don't find that funny.
I tuned it out.
Just tune it out.
But it's not going to go away, is it? You know, Trevor is really aggressive. I mean, he just bullies the children in preschool. The staff are doing the best they can to be able to stop your boys from intimidating the other kids, and they come to you. But you don't go out there and do anything.
I don't know what to do anymore.
What are you teaching your children?
Nothing.
And whose responsibility?
Us. We just gave it up.
Do you know how heavy that statement is?
I think I put so much into my life at my school. I don't know if I just don't have anything left when I come home.
Your kids need you both.
I know that and I see it.
We always have something in the way instead of giving ourselves to them. That's our fault. That's being selfish.
But you're robbing yourselves. Nobody wins here. Because you don't come together in recognising what's important for your boys.
I miss that family that I had.
So how badly do you want it back?
A lot.
I'm ready for a change, and whatever it's gonna take, it'll be better than what's happening now. Whether, if it means sacrificing or hard work or whatever, I mean, it needs to get done. Ready to go.
All right, let's get started as soon as possible. I am glad you called me in, because there are concerns that need to be dealt with as soon as possible. Otherwise, later on down the line, it's going to be a whole heap worse. Let's talk about safety in the house. It needs improving. I have seen wall sockets that have not been protected. I've seen stairwells that are left open.
And I'd like to tell you that we just moved here, and that's why all of this is not kid-proof. This is temporary, and that's why we haven't really made it like kid-safe. Like I haven't had time.
Well, let me tell you something. You would find time if your child fell down the stairs and broke their leg or their back.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't you? It still should be safe for the kids. I'd like to talk to you about the next thing, cleaning. I saw you spend the best part of 8 hours cleaning your home frantically.
I have 4 kids. My house always gets dirty. So what do I do? Just leave everything alone? The more kids you have, the more work you have. Do you not agree?
This is what I don't agree with. I don't agree with cleaning something that's already clean when it takes away the time that you fundamentally could spend with your children teaching and growing.
I never thought about it like that.
Which brings me to the next point that I want to talk to you both about, Hayley and her music. So I'd just like to go through some of those words because these are the words that they're learning. Girl shaking booty, me off that in your porn star, cuss her big booty, holding my when I'm on you. These are the lyrics from your music station.
I don't think she's ever listens to those songs. I've never heard of the songs you're talking about. Can I see which song it is?
Can I just stop here and can we just really address the situation? Hayley has the MP3, okay?
Right.
These are the songs that are on the MP3.
But she doesn't know what those words mean.
Oh, so that's fine. She doesn't know what means, but is that fine? Does that make it okay?
No.
Is it? No. I mean, I'm asking you as her father. We want to have music in her life,
Yes.
but we want to have it age appropriate. Okay, so we've spoke here about the concerns and the issues that need to be addressed. Michael, you're at work all day, and of course all these concerns and issues are at home. Would it be a possibility if you could make more of a commitment to be at home in the evenings?
Yeah, it's possible.
What would you need to do?
To change my working schedule.
Can you really change it?
Can I really change it?
Yeah.
Depends how to change it.
So you're able to commit to some days of coming home earlier?
Yes.
What difference would that make to you?
Huge. I could actually make dinner and he could play with the kids and I like the sound of it.
We need to start work ASAP.
Yes.
So shall we begin?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's go then. If I was going into war, let me tell you something, Tara, you'd be my right-hand man. You stay strong, you fight to the end, you're in a war zone, but I've got to say, you're falling apart at the seams, girl, to be honest.
Yeah, I know.
I saw your kids punch you and hurt you. Where's the love there and where's the respect that your kids are meant to be showing you when actually they just treat you like some donkey?
I don't think I let them get away with too much.
Excuse me?
I don't think I do.
Are you kidding me?
Not a lot.
It's not on, Tara. How dare they hit their mother or anybody?
They don't respect me, no, definitely not.
Because you tolerate it.
Yeah.
What was that school journey all about? Tara, it's a circus parade. You put him in danger on that street coming home from school to home. You put him in danger when he was in that car park. He could have got hit by a car.
Yeah, I know.
No, not yeah, I know, Tara. Wake up, girl.
But when you're chasing him all day long, you just get so tired of it, so it is really hard.
That's not a good enough excuse. And then we're dealing with swearing. The way the children talk to you is disgusting. You don't discipline the kids. There are no consequences for punching you in the face or kicking you. Let's be realistic here. You're not coping inside your own home. You're not coping outside.
It's a bit of a big mess, isn't it? But I don't want to be that way. To be crying and stuff over things. I want to be strong.
Being strong emotionally doesn't mean that you have to come across as being hard-faced as well.
No.
But you do. And so what we're going to do is something completely fresh. I can give you the tools and I can give you the support so that you can achieve the results you want. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Give me your hands, eh? No, seriously, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to start and get this done.
Yeah?
Definitely.
All right, let's get work. Let's start off with this family meeting. What I'd like to do is to go through the issues that I feel need to be addressed. Have you gone through, like, the safety of the house with regards to, you know, the areas that you really want them to not be in at the moment, places where they need supervising? Do you have a pool? Do you have, like, a safety alarm in there? Like, what do you have? Because the house is big and it doesn't take long for fatal accidents to happen in the swimming pool.
Michael, she's the only one right now
that we worry about.
But she wouldn't be able to get outside unless there's a reason for her being outside.
No, she can open that door by herself.
Right, okay, so I think what we need to really think about is being able to have a conversation with the kids about safety, about no zone areas, supervision, safety with the pool is prevention. Yeah. The thing that I want to talk about is the bedtime routine.
There is a bedtime routine in the sense that I try to get the girls in bed, you know, by 8:30, at least the older two, because they have school. I try to put the 20-month-old in the bed with the older two, but she's just hadn't been ready for that.
But you want her ready for it?
Yes. I want all four of them in the bed, 8:30, downtime, sleep.
She's more than ready for it. She's just pulling the leg that's got bells on right now.
Okay.
She's doing that. You're aware of that though, right, Mike?
Of course.
Yeah. Okay, so explain to me, why is it not a priority? Because I know it is for yourself.
It is a priority because she has to deal with it. She's the one that puts them in bed the most of the time, so she has to deal with them, so of course it's a priority.
I would certainly say making the bedrooms more personal to the girls by having little things up there that they're familiar with will allow them to feel quite snuggy bug up in their bedrooms. And if one added, for example, some fairy lights or something that they liked. So, you know, there's lots of things you can do.
I don't think that a light is gonna make a difference. It's just all we have to do is now just convince them now why this is where they need to be, because they need to start sleeping in their bedrooms, and I think it's gonna be all right. I don't think that light.
This house is quite a big house. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of space between.
But I understand the
everybody.
personalization of the rooms.
Okay, I respect that. I have nothing to say, you're right.
So it's important that we get things into practice and that we have things running. And as you know, the James family are a team and not one player is above his team, right, Mike?
You gotta have a point guard and the captain, though. Gotta have a team leader.
God, I tell you what, I'm going to spend half this day chipping out of his ego, aren't I? Seriously.
I'm joking. I'm messing with you.
But you know what I'm saying, all right? You know, takes a team. Yeah.
I'm up for that.
1, 2, 3, team.
Right.
1, 2, 3, team. Let's go. Who?